It's how the koala became the koala and why he lives up in the tree. So a long time ago, there was an Aboriginal tribe or clan, and there was a young fellow whose parents had died, and this poor little boy, he had no one to go and get him food and water. What he used to do was he'd wait until the rest of the family had gone out and go and gather food and water. And while they were gone out, this little boy would run over and he'd steal food and water. And the family had come back and they'd look around and realise some of the food and water had gone missing. So anyway, the next day, the rest of the tribe went out to get some food and water, and the little boy would sneak over and grab a little bit of food and a little bit of water. And the men came back and they saw the little boy and what he was doing. So what they did is they started to chase this little boy, and he'd run and run, he'd climb and hide up a tree, and they'd throw rocks at him. And then at the end of the little boy would stay up there all day and he'd wait until it was dark, and that little boy would come down again and he'd do the same thing again the next day. He'd wait for the family to go and get food and water. While they'd gone out, he'd sneak over and grab a little bit of food and a little bit of water. And the same thing, the tribe had come home and they'd realised the food and water had gone missing. And they chased the little boy back up the tree again and throw rocks at him, and the little boy would wait up the tree until it got dark, and then he'd come back down again. Same thing again the next day. But on this particular day, something happened. So Biami had been watching this little boy, and Biami spoke to the little boy and the rest of the family. And Biami said to the little boy, young fella, I've been watching you. Every day you get chased looking for food and water, and every day you run up the tree and you stay there. So today I'm going to change you into the koala. And the rest of the tribe, they walked away, and the little boy, he went up in the gum tree and he changed into a koala. Now if you have a look at that little koala, he's the only one that can eat those gum leaves. And that little koala, he doesn't need to come down from that tree anymore. He can stay up there. He gets his water and his food from the gum leaves. And there's no other animal or no other living creature that eats those gum leaves except for the koala. So he's got all that food for the rest of his life. And that's how the koala became the koala.